Hey Los Blancos fans, welcome back. Today we've got some absolutely massive stories to cover. Barcelona's Champions League heartbreak has opened a golden opportunity for our title charge. Trent Alexander-Arnold is facing backlash after his Madrid move was announced, and Florentino Perez has personally stepped in to support our newest Galactico. Plus, we'll analyze what all this means for Sunday's crucial El Clásico. If you're excited for these stories, smash that like button right now and subscribe to stay updated with all things Real Madrid. Let's dive right in. Let's start with the news that has every Madridista smiling this week. Barcelona has been knocked out of the Champions League in absolutely devastating fashion. In what can only be described as a thriller, Inter Milan defeated the Catalans 4-3 in the second leg of their semi-final matchup at the San Siro on Tuesday. After a 3-3 draw in the first leg in Spain, Barcelona needed something special to advance to the final. The match went into extra time, where Italy international Davide Fratesi delivered the knockout blow that sent Barcelona packing. This elimination means Barcelona's trophy hopes now rest solely on maintaining their La Liga lead. And speaking of that lead, it's down to just 4 points with 4 matches remaining. Sources inside our dressing room report that the mood among our players has dramatically shifted. They smell blood in the water, and Sunday's El Clásico at Montjuic couldn't have come at a better time. One player reportedly said, "They'll be hurt on Sunday. It's our chance to get closer and win La Liga." What seemed like a distant dream just weeks ago has suddenly become a very real possibility. A win this weekend would cut Barcelona's lead to just 1 point with 3 matches remaining. The psychological advantage is definitely with Los Blancos heading into this crucial fixture. Now, adding insult to injury for Barcelona was Inter Milan's savage social media post following their victory. In a brilliant tribute to Real Madrid, Inter's social media admin posted, "120 minutes at the San Siro is a long time." For those who might not catch the reference, this is a clever adaptation of our famous saying, 90 minutes at the Bernabeu is a long time, which has become synonymous with our incredible comebacks over the years. Inter's post went viral while their players were still celebrating on the pitch, and it's clear they knew exactly what they were doing by quoting Barcelona's biggest rivals after eliminating them. The Nerazzurri seem to have gained quite a few fans in Madrid after this gesture. This marks the second time this season that Inter has gotten the better of one of our rivals. You might remember that back in November they defeated Arsenal at the San Siro during the Champions League phase. Inter will now face either Arsenal or PSG in the final in Munich on May 31st. Moving on to transfer news, the saga surrounding Trent Alexander-Arnold's move to Real Madrid has taken a dramatic turn. Just days after the English right-back publicly announced his intention to leave Liverpool at the end of the season, he's facing serious backlash from sections of the Liverpool fan base. According to reports, some fans have gone as far as burning his shirt, posting abusive messages online, and even threatening to remove murals dedicated to him around the city. The reaction has been particularly intense because Alexander-Arnold is leaving on a free transfer to a European rival after years of service at Anfield. In response to this troubling situation, our president Florentino Perez has personally reached out to Alexander-Arnold. Sources close to the club reveal that Perez has urged the 25-year-old to remain calm and focus on what lies ahead, assuring him that the current hostility will eventually subside. This isn't the first time Perez has had to manage such a situation. Back in 1999, Steve McManaman made the same switch from Liverpool to Madrid as a free agent and faced similar criticism. However, McManaman went on to become a beloved figure at the Bernabeu, winning multiple Champions League titles. Liverpool legend Jamie Carragher has also weighed in on the controversy, acknowledging Alexander-Arnold's right to choose his own career path while defending fans' right to feel hurt. Liverpool fans like Trent, but Trent is going to Real Madrid. Let him do what he wants. It's his career. Fine. I wish him luck. But Liverpool fans can also feel however they want about this situation, Carragher stated. From Madrid's perspective, securing Alexander-Arnold represents a major coup. Getting a world-class right-back in his prime for free is exactly the kind of smart business that has defined the Perez era. His technical ability, vision, and versatility make him a perfect fit for our evolving tactical approach under whoever will be managing the team next season. Speaking of our managerial situation, reports continue to suggest that Carlo Ancelotti's time at the helm is winding down. Sources indicate that an announcement regarding his departure could come very soon, with the Italian's future seemingly tied to the Brazil national team. Despite having another year on his contract, it appears Ancelotti is set to leave on good terms, with Florentino Perez's blessing. While Sunday's El Clásico won't impact Don Carlo's fate, it could be one of his last opportunities to deliver another memorable victory against our eternal rivals. Looking ahead to Sunday's clash, Barcelona will be both physically and emotionally drained after their Champions League exit. Several key players logged heavy minutes in that extended battle against Inter, including a full 120 minutes for veterans like Lewandowski and De Jong. Our squad, meanwhile, has enjoyed a full week of preparation focused solely on this crucial fixture. With Jude Bellingham finding his scoring touch again and Vinicius Jr. in stellar form, we have every reason to be confident heading into enemy territory. A victory would not only cut Barcelona's lead to just 1 point, but would also deliver a potentially fatal blow to their morale after their European disappointment. This El Clásico could genuinely be the defining moment of La Liga's final act. So what does all this mean for Real Madrid? From a strategic standpoint, the timing couldn't be better for Sunday's El Clásico. Barcelona players not only endured 120 minutes of high-intensity football, but also suffered the emotional devastation of seeing their Champions League dreams crushed in the final moments. Sports psychologists often point to this phenomenon as the emotional hangover, where teams struggle to mentally reset after a devastating loss. We've seen it countless times in football. A team gets knocked out of one competition and immediately drops points in another. For Carlo Ancelotti, the i.e. tactical approach should be clear. Start fast, press high, and target Barcelona's emotional vulnerability early. If Madrid can score in the first 30 minutes, it could open the floodgates as Barcelona's psychological fragility is exposed. As for Trent Alexander-Arnold, while the current backlash is unfortunate, history suggests it will ultimately benefit Real Madrid. Players who arrive with something to prove often exceed expectations at the Bernabeu. His crossing ability will add another dimension to our attack, particularly with finishers like Bellingham making late runs into the box. That brings us to the end of today's packed show. To recap, Barcelona's Champions League exit has given us a golden opportunity to make a late push for the La Liga title, starting with Sunday's El Clásico. Inter Milan paid tribute to us with their savage social media post after eliminating the Catalans. Trent Alexander-Arnold is facing backlash from Liverpool fans, but has received personal support from Florentino Perez. And Carlo Ancelotti's tenure appears to be approaching its conclusion, regardless of Sunday's result. What do you think about our chances in El Clásico? Will Alexander-Arnold be worth the drama? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. That's all for today. Please leave your comments below and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.